Last but not least, I wanna, because this is kind of part of it, right? Like, I think Leslie had asked, hey. What if? Right? And I'm like, well, how did you make the offer? If the asking price of the house is 400,000, but you found comparables that prove. Data that proves the house is worth 430. So this is a real scenario. I'm writing an offer. Asking price is 399.9, but I've got proof that the house is worth 430. I've got 2 or 3 comps that validate that. Yeah. So I write 430. Cash offer strategy. Meaning not real cash, but strategy. Okay. How much am I writing the appraisal shortage guarantee for?
Okay.
Who agrees with her?
Well, if you're doing a cash offer strategy, you don't even need one in there. Because why would you put an appraisal guarantee if you're doing a cash offer strategy?
I love it. There's a trick question. I'm trying to catch y'all. I got myself. Thank you. But yeah, right? You don't need it. Because you get the data, the buyer's going to feel comfortable with it. You got the data for the appraiser, you get the data for the lender, right? It's cash offer. There is no guarantee.
Can I replay that?
Yeah.
So you have 399 list, you're offering 430.
Cash.
You have comps that support cash strategy. You have comps that support 430.
Mhm.
You're gonna present, so then you write a cash offer with these options. I mean, that's what it's, right? Cash offer, buyer reserves the right to bring,
Funds close, yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so then you don't need a appraisal gap commentary on there, because you're gonna then present this 430 appraisal package to the appraiser. So therefore, you're confident that, and therefore don't need that.
Yeah, I'm confident because the data proves it to me and everybody that it's worth
I
430.
had to walk it back, sorry, so. They haven't done that, and I haven't done that, so I just need to see it.
So. All right, any questions? I know there's a lot of stuff right now, but, and we'll put some more.
We need more things like that.
Can I ask
We
you
need more
just
things like that.
along that line, because I think it was part of the whole wine over the weekend too on Facebook. What would you do? There were several,
You saw it too.
yes,
That's fair.
there were several agents who were actually saying that they're now requiring proof of funds for an appraisal shortage guarantee. So how would you respond to a listing agent in a case like that? So again, going back to that, the house is listed 399, I write 430, knowing that I've got 6 homes that comped at 430. How would you respond to the listing agent who's saying, show me proof of funds for that $31,000 difference?
Did you write a cash offer or subject to mortgage offer?
That's true.
If you wrote a cash offer, you showed them proof. They don't need another proof. They're not gonna ask for another proof. If you wrote it contingent on mortgage with a guarantee, then yeah, they're gonna wanna see that.
Okay.
But if you write the cash offer strategy, then there's no funds that you showed them.
Right, I was just curious because I'd seen, because that was a big.
So in the circumstance where it is a mortgage, so you just have to have your person be approved for a mortgage up to that amount? Is that what they want to see?
No, they want to see.
No, they wanna
Sorry.
see if you're writing an offer contingent on your mortgage being approved. And you wrote it in this instance for 30 grand over asking price. They want you to show them that you have an additional 30 grand in the bank cash to make up that appraisal gap, should it be short.
Would that be inclusive of like, so if you were doing 20% down to your mortgage company, would you need an additional
Yes.
30% on top of that?
Yes.
Because remember, like he says, their price or because their price was what they thought it was worth for that.
Yeah.
So
So the seller believes it's worth
now-
400, not 430.
So what do you
Because
do?
they're listing.
They believe it's gonna be short. The appraisal is gonna be short.
So they just want to make sure they're covered that, oh, well, if we accept your offer, we don't want us in the appraisal to come in at 390 and you not have the money to make up the
Basically,
$30,000 difference.
You got a butthurt listing agent who didn't do enough research to serve their client well. They totally listed the price.
So you could just say, we don't have proof of funds for that,
Because they're.
here's the comps, I don't think it's gonna pretty short.
Say it one more time, Michelle.
So what you could do in that scenario is just say, here's the comps that show that it is worth what we're writing for. I'm not worried about it coming in short. We don't have the funds.
That's good.
I know it is, but what do you do if they ask for it?
Yeah, I mean, but then again, that's why that cash offer strategy is so important. You avoid that question, you avoid that issue.
This thing cash up. Trips my mind up a little.
Okay, so any of you get in these situations, you get a buyer, they really want this house, they wanna win, got a sister Cindy, right? Let's sit down with my broker. And I'll sit down with you. Let's write an offer with Howie, right? I'll step you through it. That'll be fine. It'll be
It'll be more than five.
Okay, any other questions, thoughts, comments from the room or the screen?
Okay.
No chance.
Cash offer strategy,
So,
no risk.
a lot of great questions being asked, so that was all good. Thank you.
Yep. Well, just remember.